Hello guys, this is George from Quick Time Mechanics. Today we have a 2012 F150 with a 3.7 V6. This truck had a code for oil pressure sending unit circuit, and the gauge showed no oil pressure randomly. We did a little bit of testing. I'm gonna show you where the sensor is. This is a V6. You have your, see if you can see it. Sorry man, light is kind of bad. You got your crank pulley, you have your alternator there, and that right there, the blue sensor with a pigtail, that's where the oil pressure sending unit is. I tell you, I'm not gonna pull the pigtail again because it's kind of brittle. The sensor, the seal went out inside, and it was just puking oil to the pigtail, and the plastic is kind of brittle. So it's pretty straightforward. I tell you, on the 600 two-wheel drive, it's relatively easy because you don't have the differential, so none of this stuff is on the way. I mean, you can see that's the mount for the engine, oil filter. So you just pull that pigtail out, and then you're gonna use either a 21 millimeter wrench or a give me 1 second, forget, 13/16 socket or wrench as well, and you can pull it off. It's relatively easy. I mean, it took me about 15 minutes to change it. And I'll tell you, unfortunately, this one I cannot pull the pigtail again out because it's gonna break. But that right there, that's the sensor. That's the pigtail that I was telling you about, and it was just leaking oil, and it's relatively brittle. I don't want to risk to break it again. So I tell you, just push this wire loom a little bit out of the way. Put your wrench in it or your socket. On a two-wheel drive will be a lot easier because it won't have the mount for the differential. So that will give you more room. And I mean, just plug it back in and see if it works. Check your oil pressure. And actually, since this one was failed because the seal went out, we had to replace regardless of the outcome. But it did fix the no oil pressure light and the gauge. Alrighty, man. Talk to you later. Hello.